How do I find a new job? How can I make a career change? And the biggest question of all, can I really find a career that I love? Hey, my name is Jen Smith, and I believe career success doesn't have to be at the expense of living a radiantly happy and healthy lifestyle. As a former HR leader and recruiter turned career coach, I get what companies are looking for when hiring top talent. What that means for you is an unmatched combination of insider knowledge and the best kept secrets about making heart-based career changes and navigating the ups and downs of job searching in today's world of work. Whether you're a recent graduate navigating the job market for the first time or a seasoned professional ready for a career change, this show is for you. So grab your coffee or your kombucha, pull up a seat, and get ready to be challenged and inspired to move beyond your self-doubt and take the right next steps towards landing a career you love. Because you deserve a long, radiantly happy and healthy career. This is the Flourish Careers Podcast. Hello, and welcome back to the Flourish Careers Podcast. I'm Jen Smith, your host, and today we are diving into a powerful yet often overlooked strategy that can help you navigate career transitions: the bridge job. Have you ever felt stuck in your career knowing you needed a change but unsure of your next step? Or maybe you're burned out looking to pivot in a new field. Maybe you just need a break from the day-to-day grind, or perhaps you're experiencing an extended time of unemployment. If any of that sounds familiar, today's episode is for you. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a bridge job? Picture this. You're standing on one side of a river, looking at your heart-based career path on the other side. But the gap feels too big to jump across all at once. That's where the bridge job comes in. It's your sturdy, reliable stepping stone, giving you the support you need to cross over to your next chapter without falling in and getting soaking wet. So in this episode, we'll explore how bridge jobs can provide financial stability, help you with new skill building, and offer a mental and emotional space to determine your next move. Whether you're a career changer, somebody who's completely burnt out, maybe you're re-entering the workforce, I'm going to share some real-life examples, practical guidance, and insights to help you make the most of this strategy. Let's get started. What is a bridge job? A bridge job is a job that serves as a stepping stone between where you are now and where you want to go in your career. It's not your final destination, but it's a critical step in helping you get there. In this case, these bridge jobs are temporary, which means you're taking the job temporarily. It's part of your strategy as opposed to a temp job. So you don't plan on making this your permanent career and are taking the position to help fill a basic need like having a salary, health insurance, getting out of the house, taking a break, whatever it is in your situation. Bridge jobs can be part-time, they can be full-time, contract, freelance, anything goes when it comes to a bridge job. They aren't necessarily a step up or even forward in your career, and they usually aren't lateral moves. However, bridge jobs can be part of a strategy to help you figure out your next move, which we will talk about in a minute. Now let's talk about who they're for. Bridge jobs are ideal for a bunch of different types of people. First, they're ideal for career changers. So this can be part of that strategy to help you figure out your next move. If you're looking to pivot into a completely new field, or if you need the time and space to build new skills or gain experience, explore a different industry, a bridge job can offer that financial stability while you also develop valuable skills, experiences, and connections during that transition. Bridge jobs are also great for those who are feeling burnt out in their current role. If you're overwhelmed and need a break from the grind, a bridge job can give you a temporary reprieve while you figure out your next move. There's a real-world example here that I want to share with you, and it's based off a story that went viral on LinkedIn. So this was about Carly, and Carly was dealing with burnout for about 2 years. And then she started to have the stress because of the uncertainty of the economy and job hunting. All of it was starting to weigh her down. So she made a strategic decision. With 8 years of barista experience from high school and college, Carly decided to take a step back and return to a job she knew very well, which was working as a barista. Now, this wasn't just a fallback option. She mentioned that she saw her savings dwindling, and taking this job provided her with a little bit of stability that she needed. In her own words, she said, "This just kind of gives me some wiggle room to continue to stay true to myself and who I am." So she saw this bridge job as a way to regain her footing and create some breathing room financially while she figured out her next move. I think it's a great example of how a bridge job can offer financial security and the mental and emotional space to navigate a career transition. Bridge jobs are also excellent for those who want to explore a new field without fully committing. So it lets you dip your toes in without making a permanent leap, which can be really helpful. A bridge job can also be part of a longer-term career shift. So imagine somebody that wants to start their own business. They could take a bridge job to earn a salary and health insurance while bringing their vision of starting a business to life. Someone who has taken time off for caregiving or health or sabbatical or personal reasons might take a bridge job as part of a re-entry strategy. You might have a bridge job just before or during retirement. Not everyone enjoys full-time retirement, but they also don't want to continue in their former career path. Bridge jobs let retirees slowly shift to full-time retirement by allowing them maybe to work fewer hours or in a different, often less stressful career path. You also might need a bridge job if you had to leave your last job unexpectedly, whether it was due to being let go or layoffs or even leaving a toxic workplace. A bridge job can help you fill in any and all of those gaps that come with a sudden loss of employment. Lastly, if you find yourself in the midst of a longer than expected employment gap, a bridge job might be a strategic choice. Embracing a bridge job can also boost your confidence, shows potential employers your adaptability and commitment to professional growth despite setbacks. This proactive approach can be particularly appealing to hiring managers looking for resilient and versatile team members. So let's talk through another real-life example to illustrate this concept. A friend of mine took some time off to care for her young children, and before starting a family, she had a very successful career in finance, specifically in the banking industry. So when she was ready to return to work, she knew she wanted to continue in finance, but was eager to explore opportunities outside of traditional banking. So we worked together on this bridge job strategy and identified roles that allowed her to use her financial expertise while transitioning into a different sector. So she secured a position as a financial analyst in an up-and-coming tech company that really valued her banking experience. And so this served as the perfect bridge. It allowed her to re-enter the workforce, build new skills, and pivot into the sector that she was excited about. Okay, so let's talk about the benefits of a bridge job. First off, one of the biggest benefits of a bridge job is the financial security it provides. Let's be real. When you're in the middle of some type of transition, the last thing you want to worry about is how to pay the bills. A bridge job gives you that steady paycheck while you pursue your longer-term goals. It's kind of like having one foot on solid ground while you stretch toward the next stepping stone in your path. It keeps you anchored, and that peace of mind is huge. But it's not just about the money. Bridge jobs are also excellent opportunities for skill building and expanding your network. Whether you're learning new skills or tools, gaining experience in a fresh industry, or expanding your community, this type of job sets you up for success in your future. So you're gaining the skills and connections while preparing for what's next. So essentially, it's an investment into your future self. And let's not forget the mental and emotional benefits of engaging in a bridge job. especially during an employment gap. Maintaining a routine and feeling that sense of purpose can significantly enhance your well-being and reduce stress. Let me share an example here. Consider Robin, a marketing professional who was unemployed for several months after her company downsized. During her job search, she decided to take a part-time position at a local nonprofit organization, organizing and coordinating their social media campaigns. This role, while it wasn't her ultimate career goal, provided her with a structured daily routine, which helped prevent that familiar spiral and the anxiety and the isolation that it can occur during prolonged periods of unemployment. The position also helped her feel productive and connected, and it boosted her overall self-esteem. By continuing to engage in work, Robin maintained that professional identity. She kept some of her skills pretty sharp and even developed new competencies in nonprofit marketing, which is a sector she had not previously considered but found very rewarding. So the emotional stability that she gained from feeling valued and productive helped her approach her ongoing job search with a more positive outlook and much more reduced anxiety. She credits this bridge job not only for keeping her financially afloat, but also providing this psychological anchor during a very uncertain time in her career. Another great benefit of a bridge job is expanding your professional network. I always remind folks that everyone knows someone. So don't forget that. For many people, especially those that have taken a break for reasons such as caregiving or a sabbatical, re-entering the workforce can feel daunting. It may seem as though your professional connections have become a little rusty or that the industry has moved on without you. However, a bridge job can serve as a perfect platform to rekindle old relationships and make new ones. Let's take the case of David, who stepped away from his career in tech to care for his mom. When he decided to return to work, David chose a bridge job as a tech support specialist at a local company. This position was not at the level that he previously worked, but it provided him with a crucial entry point back into the tech community. And then through this role, David met a ton of new professionals, including developers, product managers, fellow tech support specialists, which really expanded his understanding of the current market, the trends, and different job opportunities that were available. Additionally, the bridge job enabled him to attend different meetups and seminars, further broadening his network. And these interactions really reinvigorated his professional life. The refreshed industry knowledge had introduced him to new potential job leads. And by the time he was ready to seek a position that aligned more closely with his career goals, David had an entire new network there ready to support him. And a lot of new advocates who were aware of his competence and how good he was were ready to recommend him for the positions that he wanted to return to. So who knows? A chance encounter at work or some type of industry event could lead you to your next big opportunity. So we've discussed what a bridge job is, who it's for, and the benefits. Now let's talk about how to get started with a bridge job strategy. Like many things, it starts with a bit of reflection. First and foremost, start with a self-assessment. This is where you'll take a step back and think about your career path. Think about your lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle do you want going forward? What kind of role is going to generate your energy? What industry feels interesting to you or do you want to make an impact in? Once you have a clear vision of this end goal, it's time to identify the gaps you need to fill to get there. So you can ask yourself some critical questions. Are there skills that I need to learn? What experiences will help me stand out? Who do I need to connect with to open new doors? This self-assessment is about understanding where you want to go and what you need to get there. And here's an essential piece. Don't limit yourself to just your most recent job experiences. Be sure to include all your skills and experiences, even those you've gained from volunteer work, side projects, or early career roles. You'd be surprised at how transferable those skills and experiences can be. So, for example, let's say you've managed events for a charity or led a project during your internship and you were really excited about it. Those experiences count. If they've sparked energy in the past, they might spark energy in the future. So, how could you map that to your new path? And here's another thing. While you're assessing your skills and planning for your next move, don't forget to think about what might be fun. Yes, I said fun. Sometimes a bridge job can be an opportunity to explore something you've always been curious about or a chance to reignite energy you set aside earlier in your career. Or maybe there's a creative side of you that's been itching to come out. Perhaps you've always wanted to work in a more relaxed social environment. This could be your chance to do that. Let's say you've always enjoyed baking or working in a fast-paced environment. Maybe a part-time gig at a local cafe or bakery could be the perfect bridge job. Not only does it offer a change of pace, but it could also bring a lot of joy into your daily routine while giving you the flexibility to pursue longer-term goals. Or if you're into fitness, perhaps working at a gym or a wellness center could be both rewarding and fun while helping you build connections in a new industry. So consider what might bring a sense of joy. You're more likely to stay motivated and energized when you're doing something fun during a transition period. And who knows, you might discover new insights and skills that you hadn't considered before, which will add an unexpected but valuable dimension to your career path. The self-assessment isn't just about checking boxes, it's gaining clarity on your path forward and infusing a little bit of fun into the process. Self-assessments also set the foundation for a very strategic yet enjoyable approach to your transition, ensuring that the bridge job is going to be something that's not only a stepping stone, but brings a little bit of fun into your life. Next up is the research phase. This is where you start identifying opportunities that could serve as the bridge job. So you want to begin by exploring different industries, roles, and companies that align with your future. This is where resources like LinkedIn, specific job boards, and even networking events will become your best friends. Dive into these platforms and keep an open mind. Consider opportunities outside your ideal field. A bridge job doesn't have to be in the perfect field. It just needs to offer stability and flexibility to support you while you work towards your longer-term aspirations. So as you research, think creatively. You might find opportunities in sectors that you hadn't considered before, or roles that allow you to gain new experiences while still aligning with your strategy. The key is to focus on the jobs that offer you the stability, learning opportunities, and then think about how it fits into the broader plan. Once you've identified potential bridge jobs, it's time to get practical. Budgeting and time management are crucial at this stage. So take a close look at your finances and make sure the bridge job you're considering can meet your basic needs while still giving you the space to learn, grow, and transition. This might mean setting up a financial cushion or adjusting your spending habits to fit your new income level. It's also important to set a timeline for how long you intend to stay in the bridge job. Without a clear plan, it could be easy to get comfortable and lose sight of your longer-term aspirations. So establishing a realistic time frame for how long you're going to be in the bridge job and using that time wisely to continue building skills, experiences, and connections will propel you forward. Remember, each step along this bridge brings you closer to your final destination. So we covered a lot today. Let's recap. We started by defining what a bridge job is. It's a temporary role that serves as a stepping stone between where you are now and where you want to go. We discussed how bridge jobs can offer financial security, opportunities for skill building, and the mental and emotional space needed to navigate a change. We explored who bridge jobs are for. We also talked about the importance of a self-assessment, researching opportunities, and being strategic about budgeting and time management. And let's not forget the fun factor. Finding a bridge job that not only supports your long-term goals, but also brings a sense of joy and fulfillment to your daily life is critical. It doesn't have to be all blood, sweat, and careers. We are allowed to have a little fun. So where do we go from here? Here's your 5 minutes to flourish call to action. Start with reflection. Take a few minutes to think about your longer-term career goals. Would a bridge job strategy work for you? The bridge job is more than just a temporary fix. It's a strategic move that can bring you closer to your ultimate career path. And before we wrap up, if you found this episode helpful, I'd love for you to leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Your feedback helps others discover the show and supports this work. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you next week.